Ever wondered what lies at the very heart of a black hole? I mean, really? What happens when you cross that point of no return and head straight for the center? Today, we're taking the ultimate cosmic journey, venturing beyond the event horizon to confront the singularity. This isn't just a trip, it's a dive into the most extreme, mind-bending physics in the entire universe. So buckle up, because we're about to explore the final frontier of space-time. First, let's set the scene. Imagine you're in a spaceship approaching a supermassive black hole. From a distance, it's a sphere of perfect blackness, a void in space, surrounded by a swirling, superheated disk of matter called an accretion disk. This disk is made of gas, dust, and even shredded stars, all spiraling towards their doom, glowing brightly from the intense friction and gravitational forces. It's a beautiful, yet terrifying sight. As we get closer, we approach the event horizon. This is the famous point of no return. It's not a physical barrier. You wouldn't feel anything as you cross it. It's an information boundary. Once you're past it, nothing, not even light, can escape the black hole's gravitational pull. For an outside observer, your journey seems to slow down, your image stretching and fading until you disappear completely. But for you, inside your ship, time marches on as normal. Oh, we're inside. The outside universe is gone from view. All we can see is the terrifying darkness ahead. This is where things get really strange. The first thing you'd notice are the tidal forces. For a smaller, stellar mass black hole, these forces are incredibly powerful even before you reach the event horizon. Your body would be stretched like spaghetti, in a process gruesomely named spaghettification. The gravity at your feet would be so much stronger than the gravity at your head that you'd be pulled apart, atom by atom. But let's say we're exploring a supermassive black hole, millions or even billions of times the mass of our sun. Here, the tidal forces at the event horizon are much gentler. Could cross it without being immediately torn to shreds. The real danger, the crushing force, awaits us at the center. As we fall deeper, the gravitational pull becomes overwhelmingly dominant.
Ow!
It's no longer a force pulling you down in one direction. Instead, all of space-time is flowing like a river towards a single point ahead, and it's a one-way trip.
Ow.
Every possible path, every direction you could try to move, inevitably leads to the center. It's like being in a sealed room where all the walls are closing in on you. There's nowhere to go but forward. This is where our current understanding of physics starts to break down. We have two incredible theories that describe the universe. Einstein's theory of general relativity, which governs gravity, and the very large, and quantum mechanics, which governs the world of the very small. The problem is, these two theories don't play nicely together. And at the heart of a black hole, you need both. According to general relativity, the singularity is a point of infinite density and zero volume. Imagine all the mass of a star, or millions of stars, crushed into a space smaller than a single atom. Space-time curvature becomes infinite. The laws of physics as we know them cease to exist. Time and space themselves would come to an end. It's a true dead end for the universe. But this idea of infinity is a huge red flag for physicists. It usually means our theory is incomplete. We're missing a piece of the puzzle. This is where quantum mechanics comes in. Quantum mechanics tells us that on the smallest scales, the universe is a fuzzy, probabilistic place. Things don't exist at a single point. So, a point of infinite density might not be physically possible. This has led to some fascinating alternative theories about what the singularity really is. One idea is that it's not a point at all, but something called a Planck star. As matter gets compressed to an unbelievable degree, a new force, a quantum pressure, kicks in. This would stop the collapse just before a singularity forms, creating an incredibly dense, compact object. This Planck star would eventually bounce back in a massive explosion, but due to extreme time dilation, this would take billions of years from an outside perspective. Another mind-bending idea comes from string theory. String theory suggests that the fundamental building blocks of the universe aren't particles, but tiny, vibrating strings of energy. In this framework, the singularity might be a fuzzball. The black hole wouldn't have a single, hard center. Instead, the entire volume within the event horizon would be a tangled mess of these fundamental strings.
Ow.
All the information about what fell into the black hole wouldn't be destroyed at a singularity, but would be stored in the vibrations of these strings. So if you fell into a fuzzball, you wouldn't be crushed to a point. You'd be transformed into a complex combination of energy strings. Then there's the even wilder concept of a wormhole, or an Einstein-Rosen bridge. Some theories propose that the singularity could be a gateway to another part of our universe, or even another universe entirely. Instead of being an endpoint, the collapse could punch a hole through space-time. So as you fall toward the center, you might not be crushed, but instead emerge somewhere else completely. Of course, the tidal forces and radiation would still likely make this a one-way, fatal trip, but it's a tantalizing possibility. You wouldn't be destroyed, just relocated. Let's also consider what happens to information. The black hole information paradox is one of the biggest unsolved problems in physics. Quantum mechanics says that information can never be truly destroyed. If you burn a piece of paper, the information about that paper, its chemical composition, the text written on it, is still encoded in the smoke, ash, and heat. But what happens if you throw that paper into a black hole? General relativity says it's crushed at the singularity and gone forever. This violates the rules of quantum mechanics. Stephen Hawking famously proposed that black holes aren't completely black. They slowly evaporate over immense timescales through a process called Hawking radiation. He initially believed this radiation was random and didn't contain the information that fell in, meaning the information was lost. This sparked decades of debate. More recent ideas, like the fuzzball theory, or the concept of a holographic principle where information is stored on the 2D surface of the event horizon, suggests that information might actually be preserved. It's scrambled and hard to read, but it's not gone. So, as our hypothetical spaceship finally reaches the center, what is the ultimate fate? Do we hit a wall of infinite density and get erased from existence? Do we become part of a quantum fuzzball? Our information woven into the fabric of the black hole? Or do we get shot out through a wormhole into another dimension? The honest answer is, we don't know for sure. The singularity represents the boundary of our knowledge, a place where our best theories fail us. To truly understand it, we need a unified theory of quantum gravity, the holy grail of modern physics. This theory would combine general relativity and quantum mechanics into a single, elegant framework that can describe the most extreme environments in the cosmos. Scientists are working on this, exploring ideas like string theory and loop quantum gravity, but we're not there yet. What we do know is that the journey to the heart of a black hole is the most profound and perilous one imaginable. It's a trip that pushes the limits of reality, space, and time. The singularity isn't just a place, it's a question mark hanging over the entire universe, a mystery that challenges our very understanding of existence. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into one of science's greatest mysteries. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more cosmic adventures. Let me know in the comments what you think lies at the heart of a black hole. See you in the next video.